This is our church website, gracebaptistcoatesville.org. You can do it on your phone browser. We don't have an app for the church, but you can do it on your phone browser. You can do it on the computer. And basically, what this looks like for every event that we have, we're going to come here to the website under our ministries, City on a Hill Youth. That's going to bring you to our youth page. And just so you guys know, I will send for all you parents that are on our email list, I'll send you a list with the links and all that. That'll make it a little bit easier to get to this page. But our ministry is City on a Hill Teen Ministry. And then if you scroll down here about halfway down, you'll have our new registration area. So it's going to have whatever the next event that we have coming up is. And then I'm actually going to add for some of our big events, like our teen Tennessee trip that we're taking. I'm going to add one of these soon, so you guys can register ahead of time for that as well. But I do want to mention a few things about that before you guys hop off too, because there are maybe some schedule changes with that. But anyways, we're going to have all of our events here ready to be registered as soon as we can. And what this looks like is you basically have on the right, you have all the information for it, the dates, the times, all that. And then, so if I get text from you guys, I'm going to direct you right to that, unless it's really easy to answer, because everything's laid out here, everything you need to bring, when it is, times, all that. But on the left here, this is the registration. So I'm going to run through this real quick and kind of show you how easy it is. So for every single event that we have scheduled, you'll need to come on here and fill one of these out for every kid that's going. So if I'm going to fill this out. Most computers, if you use your phone a lot, it'll automatically input some of this. So first, this is your child's first name, child's last name, and then the email and the phone is going to be your contact. This is the emergency contact number and email. Child's birthday. So select their birthday and then address. That's the child's main address. If they have multiple places that they stay, wherever they're at most of the time is where you want to put there. And then next page here, there's one more quick page. Has your child attended church or an event at Grace? Yes or no? Will they need bus transportation? This is the only way that we are going to pick somebody up on the bus, is if it shows on our registration that it says they are going. If somebody texts me and says, "Hey, I didn't register, but I need you to pick me up," we're not gonna pick you up. It has to be done this way, just for sake that we make sure everybody's registered. We have everybody's information. Let me say this: if you're bringing a friend, for a lot of you guys, like I know the Saturday night social, a lot of you guys brought friends with you. That's perfectly fine. That's more than encouraged. Make sure you try to have them register on their own. Make sure you have their parent register for them. Worst case scenario, if you bring a friend last minute, your parents drive you in. I'll let your parents register for them if that's the only option. That's not ideal. The main reason we're doing this is so that we have everybody's information, but there are a few other reasons why we're doing it too. So keep that in mind. If you have a friend going, make sure they register ahead of time. Just show them where to go. Make it real easy on us. But bus transportation, I'll put no. And then last thing here, major health conditions, allergies. Make sure you fill that out. That's going to be the way that we know if there's something that we need to know about if they're there. So we'll just put no there, and then submit. And that's really all it is. So that's all you need to do. It'll be the same way. It should be the same way for every event. Biggest thing I want you guys to notice, though, this disclaimer down here, this is something new we're doing. This is kind of a security contract, I guess. I encourage you guys at some point, read through it. I know it's really small. It's pretty basic stuff, but basically what that's going over is things like that we're not responsible for, like personal property, medical treatment authorization. If something happens, we have the authority to call medical treatment for them. Consenting that we're allowed to transport them to and from places, just really basic things. But I encourage you guys to read through that. There is a photo release form on there. So if that allows us to, if we take pictures for your child to be in the pictures, things like that. If you have any problem with anything in that, let me know. You can still register. Just let me know ahead of time. But by registering, it says at the bottom here, by registering for the event, you agree to all these things. So keep that in mind. When you register, you're agreeing to all those things in there. It's pretty basic. I'm not like asking for your credit card numbers or anything. All right. It's pretty simple. But that's going to be what that looks like. You are going to get a confirmation email that'll be sent to the email you put in there. So that'll look for that to make sure you've done it right. But just keep in mind, again, I'll keep saying this over and over. You have to do this for every single event. So we have the Saturday night social, the event that's on here coming up on the 30th. When kids come in to check in, we're going to have a sheet of everybody that's registered. And if they're not on the sheet, that we're going to have to make sure that they get registered somehow before they come in. Just so that we're being secure with what we're doing. So that's basically what that looks like.